Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever. Just watching him play, he had tenacity, he had focus, he had drive, he had vision, and Kobe emulated his game after Mike. He did everything Mike did, walk like him, talk like him. He did everything. He loved Mike. So, you know, the ability to go against him that day, just him versus Mike, he lived for stuff like that. So I remember that game. You know, he wasn't calling no plays, and every time Mike scored, he knew he had to score. Whatever Mike was doing, he had to do it or outdo him. That's what you do when you go up against a great player, AKA your idol. You gotta let them know that you're coming to take their spot.
NBA superstars are judged by late afternoon in a brisk 41 degrees amidst the iconic Chicago skyline as we get set for NBA basketball. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we'll see if the winds of change are in the air in the Windy City. The visiting Los Angeles Lakers are up and coming, and they look to take down the defending champion Chicago Bulls. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Mike, what stands out to you as we break down this Bulls-Lakers matchup?
Well, Kev, the Bulls at 14-9 on the season, still kind of rounding into their usual championship form. The Lakers 18-5 and riding a 3-game winning streak. And you know they'll be fired up to take on the defending champs.
They sure will be. A great crowd here at the United Center as usual. Their win the other night, Clark, against Phoenix, and the 500th consecutive sellout. That is mind-boggling to me.
It is amazing they've got that kind of a sellout streak going, but for good reason. I mean, they've won 5 championships in the last 7 seasons. These fans are bearing witness to one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history.
Now taking a look at the starting lineups for the Lakers. They'll have Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones at the 2 guard spots. Rick Fox and Robert Horry at the forwards. Eldon Campbell is manning the middle once again, filling in for the injured Shaquille O'Neal. And for the defending champion Chicago Bulls, Ron Harper is in at the 1 and Michael Jordan joining him in the backcourt. Tony Kukoc at the small forward, the rebounding machine Dennis Rodman at power forward. Luke Longley is back in the starting lineup after missing Monday's game with a sprained ankle.
And both of these teams missing star players with injury. For the Bulls, Scottie Pippen recovering from foot surgery. And for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal is out until Christmas with an abdominal strain.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board.
Hey, back door!
Van Exel passes to Fox. Kicks it out to Jones. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hey, Clark, when you talk about the absence of Scottie Pippen, it's been rumored he'd welcome a change of scenery.
You're exactly right, Kevin, and those are more than just rumors now. I mean, he said on multiple occasions he'll never play for the Bulls ever again. With the trade deadline approaching in February, some tough decisions for Chicago's front office.
But Clark, to say he'll never play for the Bulls again, that seems a little harsh.
It does, I agree.
And Coach Fratello will have to monitor that index finger on the shooting hand of Michael Jordan. He dislocated it about a week ago against the New York Knicks.
Yeah, it happened on a hard fall to the floor, and since then, you can see that he's been more selective with his jump shots.
The shot's good from Jordan.
You know, he's done it 9 times throughout his career already, and Michael Jordan about to do it again, averaging 26 points a game, which leads the NBA.
What's remarkable is 26 points is actually a low average for Jordan. He's put up nearly 32 points per game through his first 12 seasons.
My goodness, that dude is good.
Well, 2 star-studded teams. It promises to be a compelling game. And no one more compelling than our David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. The main storyline in this one is the matchup between Michael Jordan and the 19-year-old heir apparent, Kobe Bryant. In talking to Michael before the game, he said Bryant is a star of the future and compared this matchup to when he was growing into a star and went up against the likes of Dr. J. Guys?
Wow, this is so fascinating. David, thank you. Mike, that's some high praise from the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, he can see that Bryant is going to be special. The physical tools are there, He's got the work ethic. The young man just needs some time to develop.
And now he's going to play. Bryant is going to play the guy he idolized in Michael Jordan. I mean, you can't make this stuff up.
These Lakers currently boast the top offense in the NBA, scoring 107 points per game, which is 5 points ahead of number 2 ranked Houston Rockets.
Oh, you know, teams struggle defending their up-tempo brand of basketball. They like to get out on the open floor, and they love to jack up a bunch of threes. Plus, they've got a lot of guys that are bucket getters.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
A pass to Bryant. How about Jordan making a stand right there? Isn't that something? Not letting the youngsters score on him in that situation. Jordan with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Harper. Jordan inside. Working on Bryant. And Jordan gets it to go.
Jordan has looked very sharp here early on, and that's not a good sign for the Lakers.
Well, Mike, it'll be interesting to see if this veteran Chicago Bulls team can slow down that Laker up-tempo offense.
What we have is a clash of different styles here. The number 1 scoring offense of the Lakers versus the stout defense of the Bulls.
Great matchup. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Some changes for Chicago. Caffey, he's checked in for Rodman. Burrell comes in for Tony Kukoc. And it's Brown in for Harper. The Lakers also making some changes. Lunt comes in for Fox. And Fisher subbed in for Van Exel. Here's Fisher. Inside. Pass to Blunt. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes.
It's still amazing to me that Kobe is doing this at 19 years old. When Michael was that age, he was still a sophomore at UNC.
Going up against this Idol Clark on a big stage should be quite the test for this young Kobe Bryant.
There is no denying that is true. But what I like is the fact that this young man has the confidence to handle that pressure in big stage. But I think it's important that he try to idle himself down a little bit and not get too caught up in the individual matchup with MJ.
Yeah, that's good advice. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-7 run. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Jordan has led the league in scoring 9 times, and it may be 10 times after this season. It's a tall order for anybody to guard him, especially a 19-year-old.
Well, it hasn't been an ideal start to the season for the Bulls. They're currently 5th in the Central Division and have only gone 7-7 against teams over 500.
Still no need to worry. I'm not going to bet against these guys. I mean, they are back-to-back champs, and for good reason. I clearly expect them to turn things around, especially when Pippen gets back into the lineup.
Pass to Caffey. Shoots it up. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
They could not have asked for a better start.
This is looking like a no contest already.
It's Bryant, high post, with 2 seconds left. And that one is off. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back to Chicago, where we've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the hometown Chicago Bulls. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Lakers trail by 11.
Well, about a week ago, in the same game that he dislocated his finger, Michael Jordan passed Moses Malone on the all-time scoring list, moving into 3rd place. and now only trails Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Rodman is out there with Longley. Then it's Tony Kukoc. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harper in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Van Exel, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Kobe against Jordan. And Bryant kicks to Van Exel. Clock is at 3. Offline with his 3. And talking about Jordan, Clark, he passed Malone on the scoring list while playing in 461 fewer games. That's amazing to me.
It really is, Kevin. And at his current scoring rate, how about this? MJ could pass Wilt if he plays just one more season, but there's no guarantee that he will play another year.
Ori, a screen on Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
After finishing last season as the league's highest scoring team, the Bulls' offense has struggled to start the year, averaging just 92 points per game, which is the 5th lowest in the NBA.
First one falls for him. And with the Bulls' offense, efficiency, Clark, has been a real problem.
Yeah, you know, you look at what they've shot, 43% from the field, only 30% from downtown, Kevin, and only 68% from the line. I mean, those all rank towards the bottom of the league. Maybe just a little bit of a championship hangover being experienced.
Yeah, perhaps. Those are very un-Chicago-like numbers. The Bulls leading by 14. Jordan outside. And it's Jordan with the jam. So far, Mike, so good for Jordan. That finger hasn't been an issue for him in these first 2 quarters of the game.
Yeah, he's playing through the discomfort and scoring well here in the early stages.
Here's Van Exel after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And here's Kobe for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Bryant against Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Lakers trail by 18. Michael Jordan, as you can see, Coach Fratello putting on a show for the home crowd, just scoring at will.
Well, with Kobe Bryant in town and all the hype around him, Michael had plenty of motivation coming into this game. And you can see it with how assertive he's been on offense.
Sure can. Let's send it over to David Aldridge for some news on Scottie Pippen.
Thank you, Kevin. No doubt the Bulls have missed Scottie Pippen this season. He's been out after undergoing foot surgery, and he's expected to be back sometime in January. But there's still a question of whether or not he'll be playing for Chicago. Trade rumors have been circulating, and Pippen has said on multiple occasions that he will not play for this team again. Guys?
David, thank you. And Mike, it's hard to envision the Bulls moving on without Scottie Pippen.
Well, Kukoc has stepped up and played solid in his absence. But they need Pippen if they want to win their 3rd straight championship. He's crucial to this team.
In every way, you're right. Like you said it, the Bulls defense has been dialed in to start this game.
Yeah, they've come out with great energy on that end and have made things tough for the Lakers offense.
Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Brown comes in for Ron Harper. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eldon Campbell, he's checked in for Blunt. Jones comes in for Fox. Barry's checked in for Bryant. And Fisher subbed in for Van Exel. Here's Fisher. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Jordan with the steal.
Kobe Bryant is currently the top scoring reserve in the NBA. At just 19 years old, this young man is averaging 17 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, and almost 2 steals. That is stuffing the stat sheet and playing just 26 minutes per game.
Timeout called the Lakers. Some changes for Chicago. Caffey, he's checked in for Rodman. And it's Burrell in for Tony Kukoc. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Bryant's checked in. Here's Fisher. Outside Bryant. Ori a screen on Jordan. Bryant in the post. And the pass to Ori. 6 to shoot. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And Kobe Bryant, he's given the Lakers, Mike, starter-level production in limited minutes.
It's been so valuable to have that scoring punch off the bench. Right now, Kobe has to be the leading candidate for 6th Man of the Year.
I think he's going to win it. And here's Kobe, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Bryant in the post, guarded by Jordan. Kobe, no good. As we've seen, Clark, Kobe hasn't been able to find his shooting touch so far in this one.
Kevin, I can't help but think he's so amped up. The adrenaline is flowing so strong that he just has to find a way to tamp it down just a skosh. Find some shots that he can knock down and get into a better flow.
I think your observation's right to point. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Looking to stem the tide, Mike.
Somehow, anyhow, trying to stop this run.
Timeout called the Lakers. Chicago on defense. Only given up 2 points this quarter. And here's Fisher. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here's Bryant for 3. Caffey grabs the miss.
And to me, they appear desperate to stop this cold streak right now. So far, nothing is working.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been sputtering.
Here's Bryant. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
Kobe hasn't been able to find his rhythm, but I don't think that will hold him back. I expect him to keep firing.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. A terrific view of wintertime in Chicago as we welcome you back to the United Center, getting ready for the start of our second half. Welcome back, everyone. We've got a fun matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
While Shaq's been out, Eddie Jones has been the Lakers' leading scorer, and he was named the NBA Player of the Month in November, with averages of just over 21 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 2.4 steals per game.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Jones. Ori is out there with Fox. Then there's Campbell, and it's Van Exel in at the point.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Fox passes to Campbell. Shot clock at 5. Spins. That's tipped. Outside, Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists tonight. And with Jones, Clarkie's coming off a 32-point performance last night in the Twin Cities against Minnesota.
Kevin, no denying he's been great offensively, but you also can't overlook his impact on defense. I mean, he's been one of the league's premier wing defenders this season.
And we know Player of the Month, as we just talked about.
Yep.
Jones, no luck. The Bulls are doing a great job, Mike, of keeping the Lakers out of transition, which they love, and limiting those easy scoring opportunities.
Yeah, they've controlled the pace of this game, Kev, and have prevented the Lakers from playing their preferred style of offense.
They've done a great job. The Lakers with the ball. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
Now, here's Van Exel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Kukoc, and it's Kukoc with the jam.
Coming out of halftime, they're on an absolute tear.
And I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it's working.
Dennis Rodman's domination on the glass, unprecedented. He's a glass eater like no other. Led the league in rebounding for 6 straight seasons and could make it a 7th this year. No other player has done it more than 5 times.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Blunt, he's checked in for Ori. Kobe comes in for Jones. And Barry's subbed in for Van Exel. Now, here's Bryant. 6 points for him. No good again that time. Hey, Mike, when you look at Rodman, he's averaging 14 rebounds a game this season. It's unbelievable.
Well, Kev, even though he's leading the league, 14 rebounds is less than he's used to having. In his previous 6 seasons, Rodman averaged an incredible 17 rebounds per game.
Yeah, these numbers are hard to believe, aren't they?
I think sometimes they shoot and miss on purpose just so he can get another rebound.
That's a very good point.
Well, filling in for Shaq is not an easy task, but Eldon Campbell is doing an excellent job. In the last 13 games without O'Neal, he's averaging 18.7 rebounds and 2 blocks.
Now, here is Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Michael has now set a single-game scoring record here at the United Center, surpassing his previous record of 53 points. Well, Coach Fratello, Michael Jordan is in complete command of this game, and the Lakers haven't been able to do anything to slow him down.
He's teaching Kobe a few things out there firsthand and showing that there's still a large gap between the two players.
Boy, are they locked in on offense, knocking down every shot right now.
And the other team has to step it up on defense. No excuse letting them torch you like this.
Here's Campbell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rodman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jordan out to Kukoc. Back to Jordan, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Caffey comes in for Rodman. Burrell, he's checked in for Kukoc. And it's Brown in for Ron Harper. And the Lakers also making a switch. Derek Fisher's checked in for Fox. Here's Blunt. Out to the right wing. Here's Barry. His 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-3 run. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Not just the handles. How about the finish?
Woo!
Powerful.
Tremendous job by him.
Yeah, putting the skills together. Great stuff.
And taken away by Brown. Jordan, high post. Shoots from 12. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Saw that time on the clock and let that shot fly perfectly.
And that is how you end the quarter. Gets it to go, and they are elated at the break.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for some fourth quarter action here in Chicago, where Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls are battling Kobe Bryant and the visiting LA Lakers. Here's Jordan.
Well, we've heard the reports of Scottie Pippen being unhappy with the Bulls front office, and the trade rumors have been circulating as a result. Names like Tom Gugliotta, Jerry Stackhouse, and Eddie Jones have all been mentioned in possible trade packages for the Bulls.
Kerr is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Caffey. Then it's Bushler. And it's Wennington in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Fisher following the basket by Michael Jordan. Now Fisher, clock at 6. Jones kicks to Fisher. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Wennington. Well, here we are looking at Pippen Clark with his return set for January. We'll have to keep our eyes out for that February trade deadline.
Yeah, I've got that circled on my calendar, Kevin, and you know Scotty is looking for a new contract. That's clear. But I'd be surprised if he doesn't at least finish out the season with the Bulls.
I agree. Oh, Mike, the Bulls defense has sent a message in this one, letting the Lakers know that it's not their time yet, that the Bulls are still in control.
These young Lakers got to see what it was like going up against a championship caliber defense. Hopefully, they can learn and build from this experience.
And I bet they do. Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
With all the talk about Kobe and the Lakers being the future of the league, Michael is reminding us that he and the Bulls are the present.
Here's Fisher. Jones, the pass to Blunt. Here's Fisher. Off target from outside. And here are the Bulls now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Quality pass by Bushler. He's a true team-first guy.
And Fisher kicks to Jones. Kerr against Fisher. Back to Jones. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Lakers.
During his time in Houston, Robert Horry played primarily at the small forward spot, but coming into this season, the Lakers told him they needed him at the 4. As a result, he bulked up a little bit, added 15 lbs to his frame so that he can handle those bigger power forwards.
Now, here is Jordan.
And we've come to expect this from him, filling it up in effortless fashion this quarter.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. There. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And with the Lakers, Mike, Horry has been asked to be more of a defensive specialist for the team.
And he's responded. Horry ranks 21st in steals, 31st in rebounds, and 17th in blocks. He's clearly a team-first guy who will do whatever it takes to win.
He just feels like a guy who's going to win multiple rings in his career.
You're on the right track there.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Burrell, he's checked in for Bushler. And the Lakers also making a switch. Horry's checked in for Eldon Campbell. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Barry the pass to Jones. The 19-foot shot. The shot by Horry, no good. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Jordan. This has been one of the greatest individual scoring performances we have ever seen. And it's a new career high for Michael Jordan. Here's Barry, guarded by Jordan. Barry the pass to Jones. Here's Barry. Fisher with the ball. The Lakers moving the ball around. Pass to Barry. Jones for 3. Kept alive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Corey Blunt's athleticism, very impressive. He can really bounce, and I think that helps him be problematic at both ends of the floor.
And the first one drops. Fox, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jordan against Jones. Outside, Jordan. Passes it to Caffey. Back to Jordan. Fires for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
Here are the Lakers. Barry the pass to Jones. Ori a screen on Jordan. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. Sweet move, and it's Jordan with the jam.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
Here's Barry, defended by Kerr. Barry the pass to Fox. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Jones with the stuff.
Acrobatic play by Jones, leaping up over the D to catch the ball for the slam.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Burrell. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kicks it to Fox. Brown against Fisher. Fox a screen on Brown. Fisher. And it's Chicago with the rebound. A drive by Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
They're starting to idle down and settle in. Much better shot selection this half.
Yeah, they're showing great patience at the offensive end.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls getting the win in front of their home crowd. An important victory, Coach, for them here against the up-and-coming LA Lakers.
Well, Michael gets the best of Kobe while the Bulls capture their third straight win. And they need it as they're trying to move up in the standings in this cutthroat Eastern Conference.
And Clark, what does this loss mean, do you think, for the Lakers?
I think it's growing pains and a learning experience, Kevin. They just need to take a look at the film and correct the mistakes they made. But they're still second in the West, and with Shaq coming back right around Christmas time, I don't think we need to worry about the Lakers.
I think you're right. For our reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.